The game consists of a board with 91 spaces and an outer ring of 36 alternating white and blue colored spaces. The game is played with 18 white and 18 blue pieces. Staxxit has no starting position. White starts in the middle and then players take turns placing all their 18 pieces on the board. The only rule here is that you must place each piece immediately next to another one. Doesn't matter which one. You are not allowed to pile on top of each other yet, nor are you allowed to place your pieces on the outer ring yet. After this, each player in turn tries to reach the outer ring as quickly as possible with all stacks while respecting the rules of the game. White starts laying down and then white also starts playing. So you have to make sure that you get to the outer ring first with all your stacks. When doing so, there are 3 main rules. 1. You may take as many steps as your stack is high. The single white piece can only take 1 step. The blue may take 1 or 2 steps, and the higher white stack may take 1 or 2 or 3 steps. 2. You must capture if you can, and if there are more options on the board for capturing, you may choose where to do so. 3. When capturing and when stepping off the board, you must do so with exactly as many steps as your stack is high. Here, the 3-piece high white stack cannot capture the blue stack because it is 2 spaces away. On the other hand, blue can and must capture the white stack because the blue stack is 2 pieces high and it is 2 steps to the white stack. So blue now captures white by piling onto the white stack. After this, the single white piece can and must capture the entire blue stack next to it because it is 1 space away and white is 1 piece high. You can move in 6 directions. But it must be in a straight line. So if you can take multiple steps, you can't go one way first and then another. You must have a clear path. You are not allowed to pass around or over another stack. On the outer ring, you must land on a square of your own color or 2 colors. Once on the outer ring, you may do nothing with the stacks anymore. If you have a stack higher than 11 pieces, you may split that stack into 2 stacks. The 2 stacks must then be right next to each other, doesn't matter which cell, as long as the 2 stacks are touching. And both stacks must have the same color on top. So after you split a white stack, you then have 2 white stacks that are next to each other. This splitting costs you 1 turn. After this, it is your opponent's turn again. If you want to step off the board, just like with capturing, you have to do it with exactly as many steps as your stack is high. White cannot get off the board here yet, because he is 3 pieces high and it is 2 steps to get off the board. If he moves 1 step to the side first, he can step off the board in the next turn, because then he is 3 steps away from the outer ring. The game ends when the first player has all his stacks on the outer ring. The winner is the one who at that moment occupies the most spaces on the outer ring. Blue has won here, because it has all its stacks on the outer ring and now occupies 5 spaces and white 4. Exceptions are also possible and it can even become a draw, but you can find all that in the rules.